Okay, so let me explain to you my sleep schedule for the BBC.
Oh, I want to get it. I was just one I really wanted to
Go
talk
on.
about.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, because my sleep schedule was disgusting.
Hell yeah.
Because at the time a lot of my friends were online, and a lot of them unfortunately were in North America.
Right.
Which the best time to talk to them was either probably really late for us. You know, so you just get used to staying up super late. So that was fine when I was in university because it was easy to do all nighters anyway. But when I was working at the BBC. I had a 9-to-5 job. So I'd need to get up. I lived 5 minutes away from my workplace. That was a good thing because if I didn't, my sleep schedule would be even worse than it already was. So I would stay up till about 4 a.m.
Yeah.
every day, right?
Seems pretty normal.
Yeah, but I would wake up at 8. So I would have like 4 I would have 4 hours of sleep. Do my 9 to 5.
With that monk preparation.
Do my 9 to 5 with 4 hours of sleep, be fucking dead for the entire day, and then go back home at around 5-6 o'clock.
Do the same shit.
Have a 2 hour nap, and then that was my sleep schedule. I never had one long sleep. It was always like intermittent. Like I would have a maximum of like 3 to 4 hours at a time every night, just like spaced out by like 8 hours.
Yeah.
And that was my sleep schedule for a full year.
Jesus.
I think being friends with Americans, especially in the UK, because of how the time zones work, you're like 5 hours ahead. You end up like you're talking to them, you're having a good time, and you're like, yeah, I can talk for an hour extra. And then it constantly like the hour extra adds.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Before you know it, the sun's rising and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I
Did
mean,
you have a bad sleep schedule?
oh yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I was the similar thing because like, as you said, like a lot of my like YouTuber friends were in North America or not in Australia essentially.
Yeah.
So I always had to adjust to their time zones, and that was usually like 3 or 4 a.m.
Right.
But at least I didn't have to get up at like 8 a.m. I would get up at like maybe 2 p.m.
Yeah, that was like when
Like
I
if I got up before noon, that was weird for me. I'm just like, this isn't right. I can feel the morning sun. I felt the morning sun before I went to bed.
I don't know if you guys did this, but I would like just slowly deteriorate my sleep schedule. It got to the point where I was going to bed at like 6, 7 a.m.
Yeah,
And then I would, wake up at like 4 p.m. Whatever, right? Like I would do the thing where I would completely fuck it, and then I'm like, I'm going to fix it today. And then I fix it. And then I immediately start just chipping away at it. Like, right.
It like offsets by an hour, then an hour turns to 2 hours, and then 2 hours turns to 3 hours.
You'll have that one night, I'm sure you've had it where you're just like, for some reason you stayed up until like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, there's no coming back.
And for some reason, when you stay up to 8 a.m., it's easier to keep on that sleep schedule and to keep on a healthy sleep schedule, right?
Yeah, I physically, like I remember last year, it was so hard for me to try and fix this. Like I would try and stay up, I would fail. And then I would try and wake up early and I would fail. So I was just in this loop for like, I remember like 2 months of just trying to fucking fix this thing, and I could not do it. And then when I did, I had to fly to America and then come back and it's immediately fucked. Like, so it was like, I couldn't win. And I know this sounds so stupid. It's like, just wake up early, Connor.
Yeah.
Like, lol, XD. Just wake up early. Just do it. But it's like, for some reason, when you're a YouTuber and you have no responsibilities, it's like impossible to fix this
Just
shit.
put an alarm on your phone.
Yeah.
It takes so much willpower to
Yeah.
fix your sleep schedule.
Oh yeah.
It's really difficult when you don't have any responsibilities or a schedule to stick by, or people relying on you apart from your viewers.
Like this year is probably the first year that I think almost every day I've gotten up at like a normal human time.
Yeah, because I remember when I first moved here, you were still waking up pretty late.
Oh yeah, when I was first living here, like at my previous place before Aki moved in with me, I was getting up at maybe like 12, 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's reasonable time. Yeah. I went to bed like 5 a.m. last night, so I got my sleep. Yeah.
I think being on this time zone, like Americans are always asleep when I want to like do shit. So I just go to bed and then they're all awake. Right.
Yeah,
so it's like, I don't feel any pressure to stay up here. There's like no reason unless I'm out,
Yeah, because I remember you talking before about how you would record videos at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I'd record because I woke up at like 6. I don't want to do anything when I wake up. 6 p.m. by the way. I'd wake up at like 6 p.m. in Wales right before I moved to Japan because I was kind of like, I don't know, I was pretty depressed. I was like, I hated it because I was just like, I just wanted to move to Japan. And I was just stuck in this shitty bedroom that I didn't like.
Yeah,
it was my brother's bedroom, wasn't even mine. I hated it.
It wasn't the attic room.
No. I wish it was. I had more space. I hated this room. I hated being in Wales. I'm sorry, parents. I love you, but I hate Wales. They know I hate living in Wales. I hated it so much. I had no friends really.
Yeah.
And so I would just stay up until like 9, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
and then I would go to bed.
Yeah.
Wake up at 6 p.m. and then I couldn't do anything as well because everything was closed.
Right.
So I just, I was just a perpetual cycle.
Everything opens and then closes while you're asleep.
literally everything would open and close while I sleep. And then when I wanted to eat anything, like I couldn't. I had to like preemptively go to the shop to buy things that I think I would want later to eat for dinner.
I think like I had a similar problem like that in Japan, but I think it's because I was relying too much on the convenience of the 24-hour convenience store.
Yeah, the convenience.
Yeah, because like I would get up at, I'd stay up till maybe like 3 a.m. and I'd be like, oh, I'm a bit hungry. Everywhere else in the world, you're pretty much fucked. Like you have to look in your fridge.
Oh, America.
Right? Oh, I mean, you could do like delivery and stuff like that, but it's no, in my case, like I would get out of the house, literally walk 20 meters to the 7-Eleven that was like across the road from my house.
Yeah.
And just grab something and come back. I'm like, well, yeah, of course I'm going to stay up because there's no time limit